All right, Rosie here from the Zombie Eaters podcast, checking in, seeing how everyone's doing. We've had an exciting week here at the Zombie Eaters podcast. And as you'll notice, I'm not in the studio. I'm actually in my bedroom where the magic happens. So there's the the other magic. And by that, I just mean like ferocious masturbating. Yeah, you're not used to the aesthetics that you're used to seeing on the videos, but this is just a check-in, see how everyone's feeling. Remind you guys of what's coming up for this week and how you can find us, like us, share us, love us, hate us, whatever you want to do. So first and foremost, thank you to everyone so far who has been a loyal listener and fan of the show. We appreciate it. It's a difficult thing, you know, getting a fan base and getting people to follow you. It's a lot of work, a lot of marketing, a lot of, you know, brand recognition, and really it's just two people. There's no behind the scenes people really. It's just you know, Zack and I and our research guy Jerry. But so it's a lot of work that goes into it. So we do appreciate everyone that's chipped in so far and has been a loyal fan of the show. So you can find us on our YouTube channel where we have the video clips of each week's podcast. Just go to youtube.com and it's Zombie Eaters Podcast. That's our channel. And we can be found on Twitter and Instagram at the ZE Podcast. Not the ZE Podcast, because, you know, we're adults. And you can also find out what's happening on our website, which is zombieeaterspodcast.org, because we're an organization of men. And you know, on that website you can look at different video clips, listen to entire podcast episodes, and I'm actually going to be updating it tonight so that it'll have an events page, so you can see like who the guest is going to be that week, or you can find out more about our lopping party that's coming up. That's going to be a fucking bloodbath. that shit was so out of control. My boss listened to it and he told me that he shut it off after like 2 minutes. He was like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. And I thought that was hilarious because I didn't really know what was going on either. I wasn't exactly sure like what lopping entailed. But when I found out during the episode when Zach was telling me, I took it like to the extreme. And I think that's a fun like imaginary world to live in, where I can like go around chopping the legs off of people that are, you know, dressed up like pheasants and flamingos and are fighting and fucking and doing whatever it is. So like the live action role player, like I really make it live action, you know, like in my mind I had this thought of like a massacre, you know, just like, oh, you got hit in the leg with a noodle and I come over with a fucking sickle, just lop your leg off. I'd be like, yeah, all right, now see what it's really like to try to continue with one fucking leg. I mean, I know that standing on one leg, like holding one leg back, that's tough too, but you're going to have to learn to stand and I really shouldn't say walk. I mean, if you get a prosthetic, you'd have to, but I like to think that if you're the kind of person that came to my house and came into my dungeon garage for a lopping party, then you probably don't have good insurance. You probably could have made better decisions in your life than the ones that led you to that moment in my garage where you lose a limb or two. So I will be posting more on our Instagram and our Twitter page, and I'm actually going to be doing some marketing through our website, so hopefully things will get up and going. And it's just a bummer that it's all going to be happening as Zach is leaving, because it's going to be so different without him here, you know. I've considered possibly like doing something with him, like via like Zoom or FaceTime, and kind of like doing it like that once in a while. But yeah, I'm definitely still going to make sure that he's involved in the show. Whether or not he likes it, he will be involved. But yeah, the last couple episodes have been fun. We've had Derek on, and that's been entertaining. I know for sure that we're recording again on Thursday, but after that, I'm not sure. I haven't asked anybody to come on the show except my friend Bobby, and we kind of left that at let's get you on before Zach leaves, so that could be happening as well. I've also decided that we're not going to do another co-host at Zombie Eaters Podcast. It's just going to be me having on a different guest every week, and then occasionally doing one of these videos where I check in and let everyone know it's the comings and goings of what's happening on the Zombie Eaters Podcast. So again, if you want to find us on the internet, on the World Wide Web, Twitter and Instagram at the ZE Podcast. Our website, zombieeaterspodcast.org, and our YouTube channel, Zombie Eaters Podcast, where you can like our videos, you can dislike our videos, you can leave comments of things that made you laugh, or comments of things that appalled you, that you were just sickened by, and we welcome all that. You know, we want to be able to take the good with the bad, and outright fucking disgusting. So, yeah. If you do like us, please spread the word. You know, the best marketing is word of mouth. So please, if you like us, you know, start talking about it. Share the link with people. And yeah, and look out for something that's going to be coming in your email soon. I'm going to be sending out something kind of like a monthly newsletter, which is going to be kind of a text version of this, like an HTML version of this. And we're also going to be doing like bumper stickers and other very very inappropriately drawn up bumper stickers and things of that nature. But you know, as soon as more people get invested into the show and you know, we start making some headway, I'll think about maybe doing some hats and things like that. And and also, you can listen to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, and Google. I don't know about the other ones. I've never heard of them. I never heard anybody talk about them, but I think it's Breaker and something else. I don't know. But what I've seen so far of the analysis of who's listened to our show, it's been mostly on Spotify and Apple and Google. So, and also demographically, we actually have way more female listeners than we do male listeners, and we have a slow, very odd following in Germany, which I don't know how the fuck that happened, but maybe it's all the Hitler jokes. They think I'm like pro, deny the Holocaust type thing, which I'm not. So for any of you German listeners out there, I appreciate your support, but I just joke about Hitler. I think Hitler he's a bad man, and I don't support what he did. So sorry, Germans, if that's the case. If it's not the case and you just think I'm funny, then just disregard that comment. Don't worry about me shitting all over Hitler. Or maybe you like shitting on Hitler. I don't know. Or you get mad at me for assuming that's the reason why. But Hitler is part of like in a way part of pop culture, so I'll take it however I can get it. But regardless, Apple, Spotify, Google, listen to the Zombie Eaters Podcast, watch it on YouTube, and check out our Twitter and our Instagram and our website to learn more about what's happening and what's coming up. And I think that's it. So again, Rosie with the Zombie Eaters Podcast. Thank you again to all our listeners who have supported us, and we'll see you Thursday. Have a good one.